All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Wednesday, the 1st of October, and it is set by Paul. First, let's have the cryptic clue of the day. Yesterday, very early French joke, 524. The answer was crack of dawn, very early, and then suggesting a wise crack, a joke by Dawn French. Well done to Greeting Card Boy and everyone else who got that one. Today, going wrong in the German piece, question mark, 9 letters. Going wrong in the German piece, 9 letters, and the 7th is G. All right, let's see what Paul has for us. Risky food, passed round, not later than end of Christmas. Mind the sprouts. 4-3, good Lord. That's a long one to start with. Something is being passed around, sounds like wordplay. Not later, could be earlier or something. End of Christmas, is that just the letter of S? Mind the sprouts. I mean, that the way that's put in there at the end suggests it might be the definition, but I don't know. Can sprouts be children? No, that's sprogs. I have no idea. I think I'll be saying that a lot today. Cook sounds like an ass, did you say? Oh, is it a homophone? It's funny we have sounds like and did you say, both suggesting a homophone. No, great work and promotions for cleaners. Well, great work. Oh, I'm thinking about magnum opus would be 6-4, but I don't see promotions are cleaners. Great work. No, I'm not confident in this at all. Promotions are often ads. Yes, so something adds char, cleaner, char. No. I don't think it's an anagram or anything like that. I'll leave it in for the moment, but I think I will be doing some deletion before too long. Weapons manufacturer in cahoots in the end with writer. Oh, could it be a writer? There's so many. Who's the weapons manufacturer? Yeah, there's one on my mind, but don't think it's that. All right, where water might be taken, not quite drier. No. Stupid effing old man's twittering nonsense. Right. Yeah, I mean, effing is very suspicious here. 5 letters. I'm just wondering if we anagram effing with maybe old man could be pa or da. And then is stupid the anagram indicator? Twittering nonsense. I mean, it sounds like stupid things on social media, but maybe something to do with birds. No. Could I be fit for comrade? Could I be fit? No. Gluttonous beast, cruciverbalist after missing starter, opens booze. Oh my goodness. Fellow has blueprint written in day for rocket, say. Oh, well, immediately when I read rocket, I think of the other meaning of it as a leafy vegetable. But yeah, I was thinking of something like mixed green, maybe. Let me get rid of my Magnum. Oh, I do like a Magnum ice cream. What could this be? Fellow might be F. Oh, I think we've seen blueprint in wordplay before, and I'm trying to think what the short synonym was. Maybe just like a plan written in day. Or maybe inside like MONWED. For I think it is going to be rocket. Say salad. Yeah, if a fellow is man, trying to get mixed green, but I don't see it. All right, drop a log on head of hungry bear. No, head of hungry might just be an H. Oh, and then bear could be the verb to bear, to put up with. Oh, maybe drop. Oh, I was going to say reverse a log on an H and then get a word for bear. Or else it's H followed by a three-letter bear for drop a log. Oh dear. Knowing Paul, who knows what that's going to be. All right, I'm going to go back to the Downs. Maybe by the time he got to the Downs, he started running out of steam. Nude dancing in ring with a marigold. Oh, I'm wondering about anagramming nude. Or maybe inside ring. And then have an A at the end. And maybe it's going to be another form of or related to the marigold flower. All right, I'm going to go very early to Wikipedia and just look up marigold and see if there's some nice nine-letter word there. No, well, there's a lot of different marigolds, so I didn't see anything that looked likely. There's also the color marigold, but I don't see a golden color either. We'll come back to that. Pence under vainglorious egomaniac, evidently all kicking off for him previously. Wow. All right. Pence might be referring to pennies and be P under vainglory. Again, very long clue, and for just a four-letter answer. Under vainglory for him previously. Oh, yes. So it's the starting letters of vainglorious, egomaniac, evidently, all kicking off, I think is a much nicer way of saying primarily or initially, what kicks off those words. And then you put the P for Pence under it. And he was previously the Veep. That one gets a tick. That's very clever. Serialized, copies-eyed, adapted. All right, well, maybe my theory is holding up because that's, I think, fairly straightforward that we anagram copies eyed and we get, episodic, there we go. Charger, where mobile finally rested, one having left phone plugged in. Well, mobile might be telling us to anagram something. Our mobile finally the E. Charger might be a bull or something that charges. One having left phone plugged in. No, not seeing it. So now we have this V in stupid effing old man's twittering nonsense. No. I'm wondering if effing, you might be putting an F in front of something or inside something, but F doesn't go very well with V. But I am thinking of trying to think of some word for nonsense. There's something at the tip of my tongue. Well, there's often nonsense at the tip of my tongue, but no, not getting it. All right, I'm going to go back to the downs. A lovely fish. Is that not quite right? I think that must be the definition at the end. Is that not quite right? And the wordplay, a charade, maybe A plus lovely plus fish. No. Nordic, jewels back and pearl lost. Oh, I'm wondering if it is maybe a Nordic nationality. Norwegian. Oh, maybe we reverse a type of jewel, 4 letters, and then maybe anagram pearl. Oh, I am thinking of a Laplander. Are they considered Nordic? Anyway, we do have pearl. Oh, it's the last letter of jewel is the L, the back of jewel, and then an anagram of and pearl. All right, uncomfortable in bust after minor design failure. That's short clue for 811. Let me pause, sip my coffee, and mull over that one. Not getting it. I think the definition might be design failure. And we have to put a word for uncomfortable in a word for bust. And maybe that goes after a minor like child or kid or something like that. No, how about a Kazakh underscore capital in actuality? I'm wondering about really. I don't know why just actuality might be, or inactuality might be really. What's the underscore doing there? Kazakhstan. Oh, something like no Stan. No, I don't see that one. I like it. Constitutional guarantees, ultimately something of a myth. Well, ultimately suggests we take the last letter of what? Guarantees, yeah, maybe just ends in S, and we need a 5-letter constitutional. Oh, a constitutional, of course, can be getting your exercise, your daily walk, going for my constitutional. And then maybe it is a famous myth. No. Store soaked up. Has it a double definition? Don't see it. Screwing originally, what snooker player would do in type of competition. All right, well, screwing here does refer to snooker and putting some screw or spin on the ball, but maybe it's just the letter S. Ah, yeah, snooker player would pot the ball, and with the S first, you get, excuse me, a spot the ball competition. I'm sure I entered one at some stage when I was young. Anyway. All right, let's see what these crossers can do for me. Possible requirement when cut and trade reversed. Better finally. Cut and trade. Something I think is going to be reversed. And then better finally might just be an R at the end. I think possible requirement is the definition, but I don't see it. Steps taken after worker gets near figure in minor skirmish. Oh, minor again. Yeah, I think it is going to be a phrase for a minor skirmish. Again, is it punning on the word minor? And so it's some fight among children or like a schoolyard brawl or something. Steps taken after worker. Well, worker is often ant. Gets near figure. Oh, worker is also a hand. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be more likely, like not hand-to-hand combat, but hand, and then steps taken. Oh, maybe no, maybe the near figure comes next. And something, I'm thinking the 3-letter word is possibly the, or it could be and. No, I think with a 2-letter, it's going to be like, I don't know, handful, hand clap, and something in the something. All right, so that would be our possible requirement. You know, you need some qualification, education. No, how about me? Tripped during competition in bits. Oh, well, I think we're going to put a word for tripped. Probably ending here. Inside a word for competition. And it's going to mean in bits. Not snapped up. I do like it being something. Ooh, could 23 down, who is a store. Yeah, I'm thinking a depot. And soaked. Oh, I think soaked can mean drinking a lot, like toping, and I think toped reversed. So it must be something up, meaning tripped. Now, is it tripped as in went on a drug trip, or tripped up, or tripped as in like tripping a switch? Um, in bits. Just not getting that. Is it going to be PP or MP? Clumped up. Oh yes. Oh, so what's the competition is probably a cup, and then tripped. Yeah, lapped, clapped up, clamped up, lamped. Let me pause, finish my coffee, and think about that. Ah, of course, it is chopped up. I do wonder about tripped for hopped. That doesn't seem very obvious to me. Tripping. Yeah, I don't quite get that. All right, safeguard rank defending lieutenant. Oh, well, I think lieutenant is going to be LT. And yeah, so I think a safe to safeguard might be to shelter. And so rank is sheer. Another one I question. I think it's well, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's something else, but like the sheer goal of Paul to define it that way is like a rank way. Otherwise, I don't quite get that. Ooh, let's look then at where did we have our 16 down? Yes, so steps taken after worker minor skirmish. Oh, yes. I think I may know this from Shooting Stars with Bob and Vic when they'd grab their handbags. Is it handbags? Oh, handbags at dawn, I want to say. Is that handbags? Well, how would the wordplay work? Steps taken after worker gets near figure. Yeah, maybe it's not handbags, but I do like the idea of a minor skirmish being something to do with handbags. All right, we would have. Oh, so this is going to end in A. Not sure about that. It's not hidden in actuality, is it? Nactua. A Kazakh capital in actuality. The question mark tells me there's something funny going on. I wonder if it's an and lit in some way. All right, that's our lovely fish. Is that not quite right? Something alike? No, constitutional guarantees ultimately something of a myth. Maybe it's an adjective that means something of a myth, like an AL adjective. Don't get it. All right. Uh, uncomfortable in bust. Oh, yeah, this was this one. After minor design failure. If that is going to be a word like something failure, like an ION, yeah, not getting it. Well, Paul is certainly living up to his reputation today, although he hasn't been quite as cheeky as he usually is. Possible requirement. All right, cut in trade reversed. Better finally. I do think it might end in R. So then what would the ending of this word be? AIR? Not seeing it. AUR? All right, this one is a lovely, like A plus something plus a fish. It would be a fish ending in an E. No. Oh, here's our drop a log on head of. Oh, no, I think head of hungry is going to be H. I was just thinking about a hungry bear might be just B and R, but I don't think that's it. I think it's either going to be. No, I think we're going to end in H. So I think it's going to be. Oh, a bear might be poo. Oh, it is. All right, Paul is living up to his cheeky reputation. Sure enough, drop a log. This reminds me of my 5-year-old great nephew. He loves talking about poos. Anyway, poo plus the head of hungry, H, and it is a bear of very little brain. All right, charger. Well, it looks like it's going to be an ing ending, where mobile, finally rested. One having left, phone plugged in. Oh, maybe plugged in is the definition, as in the know. Yeah. Oh, and phone. Phone we had as ringer recently, but I'm wondering if phone could be ring and then one has left it, then it's just RNG. Charger or. Oh, could it be where the last letter of mobile was an E? Instead, we put a charger in some word. No, not getting it. All right, let me pause and think. Either I think the definition will be stupid or nonsense or twittering nonsense. And surely there can't be too many words with a V in the third position. Oh my goodness. I had to go to wordplays.com in the end because I was not coming up with any word. But I think if I'd thought more about the surface reading, when you think of a stupid effing old man nowadays who's twittering nonsense, it is the infamous Kofifi. Um, so how is it? Yeah, it's obviously the word that Trump tweeted. So twittering nonsense. I don't quite get the wordplay. Yeah, Uh, I think an old man might be a cove, and then you have to separate F into EFF and say a stupid version of EFF, which becomes FEF, is in the cove. I think that's how it works. I wonder how long Paul was trying to work Kofifi into a clue. That's great. Oh, all right. So it's not my anagram of nude ring plus A, but I think it must still might be a marigold. Oh, I think the species or family might have begun with C. No, let me try. My charger are plugged in. I'm wondering about earthing. I think you can earth something by making a connection. Charger where mobile finally rested. One having left. Yeah, I'm not very confident in this one. I'll leave it in for now. That would be our gluttonous beast, then would end in an R, which it could be like a something. Well, I'm not sure about IER, but something ER. Oh, a cruciverbalist could be the solver, or I suppose it could be the setter after missing its starter. And then that goes before booze. Not sure about that. All right, where else do I have some possibilities? Let me look up Kazakhstan and just see what the capital city is or what money they use. Oh my goodness, I should have. Well, first of all, I should know what its capital city is, Astana. And then the underscore, of course, does represent Stan. And A, and then the Stan. Capital in actuality. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how we're getting that final E, but I think it's certainly close enough, and I should have known that. All right, I am now thinking with that S that it is handbags at 10 paces, handbags. Oh, steps could be paces. Yeah, I don't think I know this phrase, but handbags at, I don't know what the joke is people usually use. Near figure could be 2 or 10. In minor, let me put in 10. All right, I'm going to go ahead and check this one. It is correct. I'd have to check this one separately, but I'm sure if one is right, the other is. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I've heard that at 10 paces variation, but I'm sure it's well known in Britain. All right. Let's see then my possible requirement. Oh yeah, I'm not sure about that A now. So yeah, I'm wondering if it's a meant word, like possible requirement, and not employment or equipment. When cut and trade reversed. No. Oh, what's my great work? All right, it's not magnum opus anyway. And promotions. Maybe it is cleaners. Oh, something. Pads, Brillo pads. Ah, yes. I think that is it. Now, I think does the Times allow brand names? I think the Guardian is a little looser. Great is Brill, work is the old OP, Opus, and then ads for promotions. All right, thank goodness. Oh, that B is interesting now for risky food. Mind the sprouts. What's going to come after the B? E or S? Mind the sprouts. No. Could I be fit for comrade? Ooh, I think it might be amigo. Am I a go? Is that it? Could I be fit? That's the best I can come up with. Here's our weapons manufacturer in cahoots in the end with writer. No. Oh, here's our cook. Sounds like an ass. Did you say? I'm thinking about, yes, braise. Sounds like Brays. Still not sure why it needs the double homophone indicator, but I think it must be right. It's not a Z, is it? I think it's an S. Oh, so what's the, oh, baby. Ah, yeah, maybe sprouts are something to do with children. Risky food. Passed round not later than end of Christmas. Mind the sprouts. Babysit. Maybe. Could be to mind children. Risky food. Pass around not later than end of. No, I'm not sure if that is right or why it would be. Let me just make a note in case it stays in. Here's our fellow has blueprint written in day for rocket. Oh, it might be salad. Oh, salad green. Maybe. Yeah, it is funny if you do these long enough, you read a word like rocket, and the first thing you think of is the less likely meaning. For me, anyway. But fellow. Oh, fellow might be lad. Has blueprint written. No, maybe it's salad something else. Yeah, in fact, I'm wondering, yeah, written in day, I'm thinking because we have an SA, we're going to end in a T for Saturday. Salad, it is a plan. Salad plant, all right. Weapons manufacturer. Ooh, let me pause and think about writers. No, I was just thinking again about writer is often referring to me, or I. So then I thought, well, then the definition is a weapons manufacturer, and I'm wondering about some kind of swordsmith in cahoots. Oh, cahoots in the end is that first S, and then a writer is a wordsmith. Oh, that's clever. All right, here's our 17 down. Ooh, minor design failure. Is it something multiplication? Wow, what else could it be? No, it's too short for multiplication. I do have one thing about multi something, but maybe mill. Uncomfortable. In bust. Yeah, still don't get it. All right, what's this first 8-letter word going to be? Not seeing anything. Here's our possible requirement. All right, what's going to come between the T and the P? I think a vowel, probably. Let me pause and think about that. Not getting it, except I am wondering about trade reversed. ED, ART. I can't think of any words beginning with. And anyway, I think we would have to put a cut inside that, but maybe it does begin with ed. No, still not seeing it. I did see 26 and realized I haven't looked at this one yet. Initially gung-ho, unusually aggressive, now official is dropping matter. All right, this is like one of the everyman clues. We take the initial letters and it spells out guano, which is a dropping matter. All right. Ooh, so to fish is to angle, of course. Oh, and of course, something that's not quite a right angle would be less than 90 degrees and acute. So lovely is cute. All right. Oh, something malediction, that's a word? Can't be that. Can it? Even if I type it right. Minor design failure. Uncomfortable in bust. What's uncomfortable going to be if that's a wordplay, a charade word like awkward, uneasy? No, not quite getting that. What would that do? Oh, well, I might actually have nude dancing. Could it go like that? In ring, oh, what's another word? Oh, ring might be call. Could it be oh, Yeah, I think actually... Yeah, I think... What do I think? I think we'd have to... I don't know, let's go something like that. All right, I'm not going to pause and look at it. I'm just going to go ahead and check that one. Okay, reveal it. All right, calendula. Yeah, that does look more plausible. But it is the anagram of nude inside call with A, and I presume the calendula is a member of the marigold family. All right, does that help me? All right, it's not meant, but and tap. Yeah, just not seeing it. Where water might be taken. Oh, I wonder if it's going to be TO, like water might be taken to, and then not quite drier. I mean, total or tidal. Teetotal. Yeah, here's our gluttonous beast. Yeah, let me pause and ponder this one. Ah, well, because of the L and the E, I went back to thinking of a solver and then thought, oh, maybe the solver goes there and opens booze is telling us that it goes inside of, like it opens it up, it splits it, and the booze could be wine. Ah, so it's not earthing, which I wasn't very happy with anyway. All right, so plugged in. Yeah, what's going to go between the E and the H? Let me pause and ponder that one. Ah, it is an animal that might charge. An elephant. Mobile, finally rested, one having left. Oh, I think phone has one leaving it, ONE, which just leaves PH. And that is plugged into, oh, mobile finally is that E. And I think rested is lent, Leant. You lent on something to rest. Ah, that's very tricky indeed. This surely must be towel. Uh, where water might be taken. I think, oh, you can take, it sounds like you're taking the water to it, but I think it's just saying where you would take water at. Well, it does say to well, but not quite. You drop the final L, and a dryer, thing that dries you, might be a towel. This is quite a workout. Here's my constitutional guarantees. All right, I think it is going to be something of a myth. Um, constitutional. Oh, it's the other way around. I was right about a constitutional might be a walk. Well, that could be a stroll. So final letter of guarantees, and then a troll is something of a myth, but question mark, because there are other kind of trolls around. All right, just these two now, I think. Possible requirement. Yeah, and then our so it wasn't my malediction. All right. Oh, a malfunction. Yes. That definitely sounds like it could be some kind of failure. But what kind of failure? And then looking at the wordplay, uncomfortable in bust after minor, I think. Yeah, not seeing it. Let me pause and think about what kind of malfunction we might have. Ah, of course, it is the infamous wardrobe malfunction from the Super Bowl with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. So I think it's just a cryptic definition. Uh, Janet might have been uncomfortable in bust after minor design failure. Yeah, I don't think there's any wordplay going on there, but we'll double check at 15 squared. All right, so now my possible requirement. Ooh, I was thinking of another brand name. Oh, I think it is. Oh my God, I saw the elastoplast would fit. And of course, possible requirement when cut. And so then the wordplay must be trade reversed better. Oh, trade is sale. Oh my goodness. To better someone is to top them. And finally is last. Oh, that's brilliant. All right. Yeah, that was quite a workout. Let's try check all. Ah, what did I type in for that one? I thought I put in an E there. All right, I made one of my usual typos. All right, apart from there being two brand names, was there a theme? There were a few American references, two political ones, and sports/entertainment. But I'm not sure what else was going on there. All right, let's go over. Oh, did I do? Oh, I did do my check. All right, I'm going mad. Let's go over to 15 squared. All right, the blog is by Lunapic. Oh, I'm glad I got up early. Paul takes a long time to solve. Yes, almost as long to blog. Oh, yes. My heart goes out to the bloggers. Many Paul trademarks. Yeah, oh, yeah. Clever and witty. All right, the ones I didn't quite get. Bait is risky food. It passes round by, not later than, and the last letter of Christmas. Oh, so fiendish. And then, yes, it was an anagram of F inside of Cove. And that goes all the way back to 2017. Yes, innocent times. Yeah, hopped is tripped. I just don't like that. Sheer is rank as in utter or absolute. Yeah, I think I always have a negative connotation to rank, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a neutral word and it just means utter or absolute. All right. Praise. Somehow I mistyped that. Oh no, there is. Wow. Uncomfortable in is anagrammed. After a minor can be a ward. Oh, that is brilliant. That one, yeah, you just have to stand up and applaud that one. And there, sure enough, oh, A actually, oh, the capital. So A, Stan, and then well, I don't know, there isn't really a capital in inactually. So I'm not quite sure how that works, but I think we'll let it pass. 3 cheers for that. Yeah, and water will be taken from a well. No more attempts at pole puzzles for me. Wow. All right. Well, everyone is different, I suppose. For those who like this sort of thing, this is the sort of thing they like. Oh, yeah, some people are complaining, although Martin thinks it's a bit more straightforward, not as tricky as it first seemed. Shame about towel. I don't know. Never heard that expression. Yeah. All right, I'm not going to say any more about that one anyway. I did enjoy it. Usual Paul humor. Anyway, thanks as always for watching and have a wonderful day.